Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Sheila back again with another tutorial. This time this is a tutorial I'm doing today, and it's quite an easy pattern. It's just get some wool out first before I start. So you're dragging it out in the middle of the tutorial. So with this pattern you start off with a slip one stitch. It's a four row pattern, and it's purl 2 stitches, knit 3, purl 2, knit 3, purl 2, and that's just purl 2 and knit 3 all the way across the row. My last stitch, just knit 1. The first and the last stitch is not actually part of the pattern, it's just stitches. I should have had a couple of extra stitches on this end, but that's the way it turned out. That's the first row. And the second row is just reversing those stitches. It's just slip 1, purl 2 stitches. Oh sorry, it's purl 3 stitches. Knit 2 stitches, purl 3, knit 2, purl 3. It's the same all the way across the row. So it's actually it's in multiples of 5. My last stitch is a knit 1. That's the first 2 rows of the pattern, and the next 2 rows make the stitches here and the hole in the middle for the lacy bit. So it's just slip 1, purl 2, the yarn at the back of the needle, and it's slip 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches, and pass that slip stitch over those last 2 stitches that you knitted. And then it's purl 2 stitches again, yarn at the back of the work, slip the next stitch, knit the next 2 stitches, and pass that slip stitch over those last 2 stitches that you knit. So it's purl 2, yarn at back of work, slip 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches, pass that slip stitch over those last 2 stitches you knit, purl 2, yarn at the back of work, slip the next stitch, knit the next 2 stitches, pass that slip stitch over those last 2 stitches that you knit, and just knit the last stitch at the end. That's that pattern, that part of the pattern. And the fourth row of the pattern, slip one stitch, purl one. You want yarn around the needle, so you go over the needle and back to the front. Purl one stitch and knit 2 stitches. So purl one, yarn round the needle, over the needle and back to the front. Purl one stitch, knit 2 stitches, purl one stitch, yarn around the needle and back to the front, purl one stitch, knit 2 stitches, purl one stitch, yarn around the needle and back to the front, purl one stitch, knit 2 stitches and just knit the last stitch. And that's the fourth row of the pattern. Another simple pattern, very easy to do for any person just learning to knit. It's quite a simple one. So if you like my video, would like to see more, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.